Kogi State Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo has presented a sum of 3 billion naira to hundreds of direct beneficiaries in over 170 groups from 80 communities impacted by climate change under the Community Revolving Fund of the Agro-climate Resilience in Semi-arid Landscapes project in partnership with the World Bank Group. Performing the presentation of cheques at the Government House in Lokoja, Governor Ododo said the Community Revolving Fund is in line with the administration of President Ahmed Tinubu's commitment to ensure food security and sustainable agricultural practices in the state and Nigeria at large. Our reporter Faith Adike tells us more.
The 80 communities cut across the 3 senatorial districts were carefully selected from climate change-affected areas to benefit from the ACReSAL revolving loan. This came under the Community Revolving Funds of the Agro-climate Resilience in Semi-arid Landscapes project in partnership with the World Bank, provided 3 billion naira in support for agri-business owners. During the presentation of cheques to the beneficiaries, Governor Ododo said the Community Revolving Fund is in line with President Bola Tinubu administration, which is committed to ensuring food security and sustainable agricultural practices in the state.
1,084 women and 1,237 men. This loan aims to help farmers adopt climate-smart agricultural practices, boost productivity, and improve livelihoods. The ACReSAL project, which tackles land degradation, reduces poverty, and promotes food security, align with our administration goals. It will support farmers, increase agricultural output, strengthen institutions, and promote technology to advance our state 32-year development plan.
The governor assured that his administration also toys the way of the federal government by providing an enabling environment for the success and the sustenance of the ACReSAL projects.
Beneficiaries must use the fund to boost agricultural productivity and repay on time so that others can benefit from the scheme. Our administration prioritizes security, which is vital for agricultural development. Through community policing, hunters and vigilantes, we are ensuring safety in all 21 local government areas. Gori reclamation work have started in Etahi, Omigu, and Ampa with significant progress. We have also provided 600 million for compensation to affected people and infrastructure, ensuring uninterrupted work. I thank the World Bank for their support and the Kogi State ACReSAL team for their dedication. Together, we will continue working to improve the life of our people and build a brighter future for Kogi State. I would like to specifically and specially appreciate His Excellency, our father, the father of the nation, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for his strategic commitment to the success of initiatives like ACReSAL. His visionary leadership and steadfast support for agricultural development and climate resilience have created opportunities for states like ours to access transformative programs.
Ododo noted that the effort is furtherance of the development agenda of the government to increase the adoption of sustainable landscape management. According to the governor, the gesture is also geared towards strengthening the long-term framework for integrated climate resilience, landscape management, and effective agricultural practices across communities in these 21 local government areas of the state. The governor urged the benefiting groups and communities to utilize the funds with diligence and to demonstrate the ability to ensure that other members of the community continue to benefit from the projects. The Commissioner for Environment and Ecological Management, Engineer Joseph Olusegun, in his speech said the Community Revolving Fund seeks to place Kogi State on the map of states where food security and sufficiency are guaranteed in Nigeria.
The first one also cuts across about 50 to 60 communities, and this second phase is cutting across different 80 communities, which engulf about $2 million. As the Excellency have mentioned, that they are not going to convert the money into Naira. They are going to give it to them according to the community, because we have 80 communities, and one community is about between 12 to 13. They have two groups in one community, which is about 30 of them. If you calculate it, you say in a community now you can be getting like $50,000, which is a very huge sum of money. The first one, you can see the evidence of what they use the money for. You know, in my speech I said it, that the men and the male among them should not be thinking of how they are going to use it to get another wife, and the female among them should not be thinking how they are going to buy jewelry, because thinking towards that direction will tantamount getting nothing out of the money. But you can see the evidence of what they use the first phase, what they use the money for. Look at Gari here, look at Semu here. This Gari and Semu are locally made. This is what make His Excellency to be happy. This is what gear him to approve the second phase. So I believe strongly that this money given to this beneficiary is going to reduce poverty drastically in Kogi State, and as such is going to improve food production in the state.
The farmers, the beneficiary, yes, this is first of its kind in the state. This gesture needs to be replicated. You know, it's a revolving loan. As a revolving loan, it requires paying back so that others will benefit. So I'm expecting from them that what they are going to, the production and the processing aspect they are going to, is going to ride us into another level of massive agricultural production.
On behalf of the traditional rulers and representatives of Ata Igala, the Obaro of Kaba, His Royal Majesty Oba Solomon Oweni, commended Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo and the coordinator, Barrister Ladi Jato, and urged beneficiaries to make use of the loan for its purposes. Earlier in her address, the state coordinator of ACReSAL, Barrister Ladi Ahmed Jato, said the Community Revolving Fund (CRF) is an interest-free investment loan that began with the first phase of its disbursement in June 2024 with over 2,000 direct beneficiaries.
Kogi State was rated high in the implementation of the CRF activity. This was made possible because of the support and guidance we constantly receive from you, Your Excellency, sir. It is important to note that the Community Revolving Fund is an interest-free investment fund. This point was emphasized during the first phase of the disbursement in June 2024, and it is pertinent to re-emphasize it today. In fact, the entire project fund of the ACReSAL project is a loan from the World Bank obtained by the state that the state is going to pay back. So the CRF is not a grant. It is a loan obtained by the state government from the World Bank for disbursement to local farmers, community interest groups who have been organized under the cooperatives to improve their livelihood, boost food security, and promote climate-smart agricultural practices in local communities. The fund is meant to revolve and grow in your communities. So the CRF initiative is a game changer, as it will further encourage productivity and also discourage laziness.
She emphasized that the second phase of the disbursement is a justification of effective utilization of the first phase and the overall performance of the Kogi State Government as adjudged by the World Bank tax team.
331 beneficiaries. So each of the communities, each of the 80 communities will be going home with $25,000, equivalent to about 38 million Nigerian naira. Thank you.
She called on the beneficiaries to make the best use of the fund supported by the World Bank, under guaranteed repayment by the state government. I am Faith Adike reporting for MSC TV.